Aquarius, trust you to really embrace, you are such a champion. Trust you to embrace all of this very strong and difficult to deal with and conflicting sort of energies currently happening, to just embrace it in your stride. This reading is for the rest of December, and it's very difficult for many people, but for you it's really, really fine, which is cool. I can't wait to get into it. Th- ah, Talk about turning lemons into lemonade. So nice. Okay, anyway, welcome to your reading for the rest of December with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. This Lemurian quartz, I use it to send Reiki healing energy to you. So I want you to just close your eyes with me, to breathe into your heart, and to just be open to receive healing Reiki energy for any areas in your life where you may require it, or just when you send it, or for your future. As you breathe out, let's just hand over to the universe. Aquarius. Um, this is a period of real introspection for you. Whether you want to do introspection or not, bottom line is you will. But that is what I like about your beautiful mind, because I see you just embracing these, these changes. There's like all these mindset changes that are happening inside of you, and I can see you applying it so constructively, to your benefit. It may feel heavy, but it's almost, and this is something that I really, really like that's happening in your energy at the moment. This is something that you will naturally be aligned with, but this is also something that you can focus on, is where you kind of say to yourself, you know what, I got to change my mind around things, but, let me kind of get a clear understanding, some real perspective of what's going on here. I see you contemplating back on the past, which is really what that new moon in Sagittarius, which started on December the 12th, and the 12-12 energy, that powerful gate, is really all about that. So it's sort of in a sense that, everything that all the other zodiac energies, like I've done everybody except Pisces so far. So, and it's you kind of like very head on head with Leo. Leo kind of really gets this as well. But the reason why Leo really gets it is because of those powerful solar flares that have taken place, which kind of happens about every 11 years. And of course, 11 is a master number. It's, it's all about new beginnings. It's powerful change. It's powerful starts. And there's this global, spiritual awakening that's really taking place across the board, for all forms of life. So humans, animals, plants, all of life, what we see, what we don't see, all energies, DNA activation taking place. And I see you kind of being really excited about this energy, which could also, sort of like be that new moon in Sagittarius energy, because it is a very adventurous, exciting sort of energy, and you just embracing it, which is beautiful. Yeah, like embracing it like a champion, and even, you can let me know in the comments, but I see even, and also I'd like to know where we're connecting from. I'm in Cape Town in South Africa, but on December the 6th, Neptune went direct, and so there was a very heavy energy that sort of forced, it's all like we felt kind of like in a corner, in a tight corner, where you were forced to make some decisions. So some of you might have felt very like sort of like you losing a boxing match against the universe in a sense. But then I see that you just embraced it, so you were just like, okay, this is how it's feeling. I didn't like that. Okay, now let's move past that. But there's a sense of real clarity. And you know what, Aquarius, sometimes you can be a little bit too flippant about life. You can be too much, well, I don't like it, let's just let it go. This is not one of those times. This is one of those times where it's like you've got the secret magician that is like whispering in your ear, and you are just getting it, you're adhering to it, you focused on it. It's really, really great, So there's changes that are taking place in your life, and I'm going to encourage you to just embrace it. There are some big changes taking place. You may have gone through some really deep, dark, murky, horribly challenging waters. I feel a sense of nausea pushing up within myself. So maybe some of you have been, it's almost like the emotions were just too much, And so you deserve this beautiful period where you are at the moment. For those of you that might be interested, I see you having a very calm sort of Christmas period, especially with that full moon that is taking place on December the 26th, very deep reset energy type of, rest space taking place over there. you have probably had one of the toughest year, if not the toughest year of your entire life. It's been challenging, it's been hard, but I see you going into the space where things are just evening out for you, and things are just easing out for you, and things are getting so much better for you, which is just really, really, really fantastic. And it's really because, it's like you just embrace this Mercury energy that, that started on December the 13th, which is all about sort of seeing things for what they are versus what we sometimes want them to be, So it's kind of like, I feel that for many of you, maybe in the last 3, even 4, 5 months, there may have been things that you overlooked and you were okay with it, and you got to a stage where it's just like, not going to do that anymore. And I can see that you really took control of your life, and I promise you, you keep on, you keep on fighting the good fight. You keep on, you keep on in this energy that you are, this sort of enthusiastically focused energy. There's no way that you can lose. Okay, let's see what we've got in your tarot. Beautiful, beautiful Aquarius. Now, this is for Aquarius, dealing with Aquarius, wherever you've got Aquarius in your chart. This is a general reading with the tarot. Take it as it resonates. Also want to communicate to you, I took a couple of days off because I'm a Cancerian, and, I don't always bounce back as quickly from energy as you do. And so I came back, and there was a couple of payments in my PayPal, people that wanted readings, and for some reason, I don't know, because also Mercury was in shadow, so things were crazy. Nobody really sent me any sort of notification, so no email, no WhatsApp, no nothing, and I just had all these things. But obviously I did it, and I took it in my stride. But I'm just going to ask you that if you do book a reading, my email address is in the description, my WhatsApp contact is there. Please send me a reading, please send me a message. I am working on a way better way to set it up, but it's going to take a little bit of time. I do have spaces available for readings now. And also, oh yes, I started the WhatsApp group. It's free to join. The link is right on top in the description. I draw a card every day. I do some channeling there for you. So if you're open to daily messages, then please go ahead and sign up for that. I also like to post on my Facebook page and on my Instagram. Things are going on at the moment, what is challenging at the moment, all those sort of things. So if you are open to that level of support, which I give to you with all the love in my heart, choose whichever works for you in the description and join the platform. Okay. You've got the Tower energy, Mars energy. All right. Now, the Tower energy is a rebirth energy. It's a new beginnings energy. It's one of those energies that reminds you that you experience in life whatever energy it is that you feel. All right. So the Tower energy usually has this horrible reputation. Everybody's like, oh my goodness, everything is falling apart and calamity and, that sort of thing, which is 100% true for you, granted that is the... that is the approach that you are open to. But for you, again, Aquarius, embracing change like a champion, embracing change like a champion. And for many of you, it's like you're very sober about life. And you might be looking at the rest of the world, and you kind of look at people, I know it's the holidays now, and maybe people are more indulgent than they are, at other times of the year. But it's like even the people that are sober and the people that believe they've got life together, you might be looking at it and it's almost like they're all very drunk and they haven't slept enough. And, so the world may seem a little bit insane to you at the moment. And again, you're very much there in that winning lane with Leo, where you get to see things for what they are. And it's beautiful because at the moment it's like your logic and your emotions, it's all sort of like positively escalated, you really see things for what they are. You're really sober about life. And it's almost like you see, oh, well, this isn't working. And it's like you can see how certain patterns are, sort of like, they've come to the end. It's time for them to go. And I see you beautifully embracing change. The one thing that is very, very important though is that you do address negative sort of like self-talk with yourself, because remember, thoughts shape reality. And even though everything is going really, really great, remember that as you do see what's happening in the world, you may be sort of like affected by it stronger than you actually realize. all right? Because what we focus on is what comes into our life. So you might want to really double down on meditation, spending time with the self and that sort of thing, so that you don't get, I always want to say, get dragged down with the ship. Okay, let's be mindful of that. Let's see what other cards we have for you. For those of you that have been supporting me for a while, I'd really like to thank you. If you already subscribed to the channel, thank you very much for that. If you haven't yet, I hope that you'll consider subscribing, and please go ahead and like the video because it helps the channel to grow. You've got the High Priestess. The universe has got a, what I'm getting, and I'm getting it quite clearly, the universe has got a better plan for you, Aquarius. So, yes, take things step by step, day by day, but know that whatever the big plan is that you see for yourself, because you might be sort of doubting yourself just a little bit still. Am I making the right choice? Will it work out? What if it doesn't work out? Now I've made these choices. I've set these steps in motion. What if it doesn't work out? The universe has got a way better plan for you than you might be realizing yourself. But it is essential that you do address the negative self-talk within yourself, because otherwise you can manifest yourself out of something good, and you don't want to do that. At the bottom of the deck, there's the Eight of Wands. There's no need to overcompensate. And also you've got the Ace of Cups over there. So especially for those of you that are open for, I'm going to say love, but also all the other beautiful things that's available and possible in this beautiful planet that we live in, this magical place. It's like the universe want to give all of that to you at the moment. So be open to receive. You can feel self-doubt, but be careful, again, with that negative self-talk. Be careful of buying into it as fact. You want to kind of look at it as sort of like a consideration that you can contemplate as a possibility. Okay? So that's what I got for you, beautiful Aquarius. I hope that this helps. I can see that for some of you, you might be saying that, well, I don't know, Adrian, that doesn't feel deep enough. It doesn't have to be that deep. Okay? Sometimes in life we withhold from ourselves the magic that the universe can give to you just like that, just like that, because we believe that it should be, I don't know, more, whatever it is, okay? Just because it's easy come doesn't mean that it has to be easy go, all right? I look very much forward to knowing, first of all, where you're connecting from in the world, and then to connect with you on the next video, which will be for your January 2024. From my heart, namaste, love and light.